right behind you in the water, you have got another great pair coming. So we have got some real hitters here. Stevenson, never to be sneezed at. I'm not familiar with the Alabama car. Small Chevrolet holding his own out there. The Buick is coming on strong now. They get the win-lose marker. It's a Chevrolet with a 12.99. Taking the win, the speed's 103.46, so put a check in the Chevrolet column. Speaking of Chevrolets, Super Street car 3560 needs a tow vehicle, so someone in that group may have gone to the far end. Back to the Chevrolets, we have Herman Simmons, the right lane. 85 Camaro, 305. His class is J stock automatic. Says I can run an 11.99, but does he have a hitter in the left lane, Mr. Al Corda. The accolades for this guy go back into the old future stock. Tap the brakes down there and go to the next round. The Plymouth is up with the Chevrolet, wins it with a comfortable 11 flat. Chevrolet on the trailer with a 1203. Another one of the guys that's been stock eliminator racing as long as I can remember is in the right lane, Al Provost. Michigan-based 90 Olds wagon with a 307. 1988 TRW All-Star winner. Runs R stock automatic off the 1415 index, dialed down to a 1389. Small Chevrolet runs up the small O's. It looks like he's up with the small O's. He takes a win with a 3 over 12.47. Better reaction time won that race. Now, Culpepper and Simmons brought 3 cars. One of them is already out, and by the luck of the pairings, the other 2 wind up running each other in the first round. The son, Keith Culpepper, right lane running Larry stock automatic with the 82 Camaro. The dad, Harold, left lane running K stock automatic with an 82 Camaro. Both of them loaded up with Woodrow Josie engines. Check the scoreboards, you will see the K car runs off the 1223, the L car off the 1241. Had no respect at all for his elders. Jumped on his dad right there, but we may have a plot. We do not. The kid is going on with a 1243. The dad is out with a 1227. And speaking of father and sons, Bud Rowe, senior citizen of the Rowe family, right lane, 81-305 Camaro, goes up against Robert Howell. 71 Le Mans with a big fire-breathing 455 Pontiac running easy stock automatic. Now the Pontiac is dialed a 10th under. The Chevrolet, 4400s under. Pontiac won it at the tree. Chevrolet wins it at the far end with a dead on 13-11. The Pontiac slightly off his dial with an 1175. Fred Connell out of Nashville, Tennessee. 88 Olds, 307. 86 Gator Nationals runner-up. Won the 87 Sports Nationals. Goes up against another one of those second-generation racers, Jeff Warren. Now that name will go down in infamy in stock and super stock racing. Home office, Clinton, North Carolina. Runs out of the Warren engine shop, 69 Camaro, 350 on board. Runs G stock automatic. Now his index is a 1210, but he's down to an 1166. We need to dial into the driver's side window as well as on the driver's side window. The name Warren didn't mean anything to Connell because the dead on 1345 with a 3 puts out the 1165 in the right lane. Bernie Cunningham out of Riverside, California, 69 Nova. Jeff Potts from Medford, Ohio, 69 Camaro. Both cars running H stock automatic. Now we are down to class racing. familiar with the manufacturer of these in Pod's car. But the Josie motor took that one with an 1194 to 109 compared to the 1208 108. Red Camaro's a pair. Engines very different. The right lane, W.B. Hutto from Gainesville, Florida, runs 8 stock automatic with a small block. Benny Barcroft Sr. from Ripley, Tennessee, runs B stock automatic with a 396. This is the Ironhead motor, the 375 horse version. Look at the scoreboard, you see a big difference there. They're dialing. Playing the mind games down there on the far end. Big block engine with the 1097. The little motor ran right out with a 1206. Close now. E-car to F-car. The E-car left side is Gary Russell out of East Sparta, Ohio. The F-car from Goldsboro, North Carolina is Donnie Lucas. We got a 327 Chevrolet right side, 350 Chevrolet. Right side takes the win with an 1172. Chevrolet versus Chrysler car, Larry Hill, based in Nashville, Tennessee, 71 there. Chrysler car is being very hard to catch. He couldn't catch him. The 1121 advances Hill to the second round. Chevrolet slows to an 1129. Bob Roberts out of Birdstown, Tennessee, 79 Malibu, 305. Pulls up in O stock automatic, left lane. Marion Stevenson, the other half of the Stevenson family from Lebanon, Indiana, 72 Buick with a 455. Index is 1195, he dials it down to an 1191. Now the Chevrolet did some heavy arithmetic there, all the way from a 1325 index down to a 1288 dialer. Small Chevrolet is running real strong and high gear. We're probably looking at a breakout situation down there. Nope, the Buick got around it, wins it with an 1192. The Chevrolet slightly off with a 1291. That had to be nose to nose on the far end. Now, number 2 qualifier, I believe, in the Eliminator, Burt Morgan in the right lane. Mark Lewis to your car, please. That's Mark Lewis to your car. Back to the starting line. Now, Burt Morgan, Charleston, Illinois-based 76 Buick. Gail Pinkston from Shelbyville, Tennessee. He's one of the competitors of Music City every week. And a 327-67 Camaro. Super gas to the lanes. That's super gas to the lanes for the first round of eliminations. He went by, but it was green with an 06 light. Buick hard to hunt up down there. The Buick goes under. Pinkston is there with an 1185. On the end of the Cadillac with a 4. Another truck, Raymond King from Colliersville, Tennessee, a 90 Dakota G stock automatic truck style, 90 Dakota, 238 Chrysler. The index is a 1560. He's dialed down to a 1513. Robert Snowball, known as a second generation racer out of Davy, Florida. Now, the big Cobra Jet can run that number on the far end. He is in the catbird seat. He's up with the truck down there. Takes it with an 1131 at 100 miles an hour. The truck takes defeat with a 1530. Really, there are other choices of stock Eliminator cars other than early Camaros, but they make neat ones. There's so many easy combinations available. Once again, here's 2 combinations. The A car in the right lane, Brett McFarland. 427, 69 Camaro. The E car, left lane, 67 version, 350, 300 horse type engine. The E car's index is 1180. 8 cars. George Cattell to staging, please. That's Gene Jordan and George Cattell to staging, please. So the low motor car gets the lead, and 2 bulbs later comes the big block. The big block gets down to the far end, and it's running so much more mile per hour. He is saying, do I pull the brakes or do I let him have it, or what is the game plan? Remember, both cars are capable of going under. The low motor car is way out in front. He goes under with an 1166. Worst infraction, the big motor car comes down with a 1077 and advances to the next round. Wayne Parker out of Fort Oaks, North Carolina, 69 big block Camaro, A stock automatic. Mark Yacomo, the low qualifier. This will be a goodie. Dial in 1431. Got the stereo turned on, hoping the Camaro can't get around him, but it can. It does with a 1094. Mark off his dial with a 1437, so much for the low qualifier. Famous name in modified eliminator racing pulls up in the left lane on the car there. You see the checkmate on the door? Anyone remember Maskins and Kenners, Mercury, and all those guys? Well, they decided to go stock eliminator racing. Mike Keener and a 67 big block Camaro. Index is 1110, he's got her dialed down to a 1063, and Jimmy Malone has got about a couple of time zone head starts in the front of the drive car. And Malone out to the left there. She has a 3 all his lane right there. Still got a chance the Chrysler car might break out. It does not. How about a Ford in the left lane? A Mustang 71-72 variety. Got him a 5 because the Olds went down the tubes, had some problems in the lanes the G-Stock automatic Olds did. That was Craig Kurtz out of Atlanta, Georgia. A tough break for Craig there in his 455 Olds. That's Gary Glazer out of Jacksonville, South Carolina, driving the 72 Mustang. To the lanes with Superstock, if you're wanting to compete in round 1, and gentlemen, I'm sure you are, because I want you here. So Superstock to the lanes for round 1. Chevelles up there, and now we are playing the engine size game once again to run B-Stock automatic. George Cattell to your car immediately. That's George Cattell to your car immediately. Back to the cars on the starting line. You put the big block in the 69 Chevelle, it runs B-Stock automatic. You go with the 350, it runs I automatic. Terry Nolan from much better tree, but it's not over till the fat lady sees, and the fat lady, she's singing the right lane with an 1136 on 106. All of a sudden, all the Chevelles and the Chevy 2s disappeared, and we have got a proliferation of 305 cars, and here is one in the right lane, John West out of Raleigh, North Carolina.